second video today, and we got, for a lot of people, this is considered like the best of the Nobus, like the best build, the one that functions most efficiently. I think Mao Nobu like functions better nowadays because of the buster farming meta, but this doesn't need nearly as much to get going as Mao Nobu. Mao Nobu needs a lot of pieces, and all of them are very premium stuff. Like I'm talking getting Oberon and Bitch when they came out very similar times. Good luck, like just picking up the game now and having that kind of setup. This one, not so much. Nobukatsu, Gong, any servant off your friends list that buffs Buster will help Nobunaga out a lot. Although Nobukatsu is definitely the best. Definitely the best for this one. Right. Also, red hair, like it. Just like I like it with Mao Nobu. Alright. First off, attack. Very high for a 4-star. Close to Herc's, actually. Which, with Berserker damage mod, that comes out very well for scaling. HP is like lower than the attack. I bring this up whenever I see it. She's a Zerk. She's gonna get blown up, spontaneous, like tickled, and she'll die. It's also why she has the MP charge, similar to Avengers, because they are expected to get hit and regen a lot of MP from that, not just their cards. Star weight, Star gen, typical Berserker. Again, this deals more with Nobukatsu to fix these issues, but this Nobu actually does have star weight in her own kit. 0.93 charge on a Zerk, kind of low, but then you see the hit count: 3 hits on Quick, 2 on Arts, 6 on Buster, 5 hit extra. Like, you see Zerks with like 1.3 something MP gain. And then they have like 1 hit on the Arts card and Quick, and then triple Buster, and then like they can't gen their MP. This girl can gen MP like crazy. Like, she does not need batteries that much. She gens like Skasaha. Like, she gens base cards very fine with QABs. Oh boy. You don't even need the Arts card in front. You put the Arts card in the end with Nobukatsu's star weight or her own star weight and crit on this. Oof. Regen most of your MP. Like, probably half of it, if not more. In like the full chain. Alright, to the skills now. First skill reminds me too much of Raiko. Tournament invincibility, weak Buster buff. At least this is for 3 turns. At least this is not like a gimped skill like Raiko's, because hers is a turn of evasion and 30% for 1 turn. I would take this over Raiko's skill any day. I'll take 10% less Buster damage for 2 more turns of it. No questions asked. Like, boring skill could be buffed, but it works. You can't waste it. Like, you pop this, you pop either when you need it, and because Zerker probably gonna get attacked, you'll refund MP. So quasi battery. I say quasi because you should not be relying on people hitting you to be like to charge your MP unless you're an Avenger. Second skill, starts return 10. HP 500 to the party. Okay, so in my script for this, like, I talked about how much a bad skill this is. Looking back, I thought it was just for Nobu. It's for the whole party. I still think, like, in my script I said they needed to triple this, but that was in relation to like this being just for Nobu. If it's party wide, I feel like they should at least double this part, and then they keep the 8 turn. Like, these buffs at 8. Cool, they last for 5 turns, but like, come on. 500 HP, 3% gain. You just give people the Avenger passive. You're literally giving people a weak version of the Avenger passive. Come on, Lasagna, buff this skill. Third skill, Star Weight, 3000. Not exactly what a Zerk needs, but pretty damn close. Evasion, in case you see any dodges, which, you know, there are a lot of servants that have dodges. She's a Zerk. Literally any servant that has a dodge that isn't a foreigner is subject to getting clapped by this Nobbu. She also gives Burning Battlefield. Or not gives it. When on a Burning Battlefield, 20% attack. And this is on a 4-turn cooldown. So this skill literally makes up for this. The amount of uptime you have on this. Especially if you're managing MPs and always getting this buff proc. This is not something you would proc on the first turn unless you can guarantee it's already burning. But yeah, this skill with proper management, you can have 5 turns of Star Weight with Nobukatsu, which for Berserker is really, really, really fucking nuts because they don't crit. They aren't normally known for critting. Passive skills, we got 6% Buster, cool, nice, good to have. Makes this like 26 instead of 20. Not the biggest deal. If this wasn't here, I don't think many people would notice. Go for extra attack here. Mana loading is like for only the start of the battle with Summer Nobbu, not every single time you're doing a Brave Chain. Because as a DPS servant, you would be doing Brave Chains a lot and getting more regen and stars and doing more damage makes more sense. I don't know why the fuck the wiki does it like this, because they have this shit swapped around. This is the original version. This is the buff version. And has this even happened yet? Yes, it has. It has. So 12 hit single target, and when you pop this MP, doesn't happen first, but it doesn't really matter. You grant the burning battlefield buff, so then you can use this skill, get yourself an attack buff. Next one's gonna hit even harder. Reduce cooldowns, maybe double stack it, get another buster buff. Attack buff. And damage mod against divine enemies, which, as a Zerk, again, fight any of them that aren't probably Zerkers or foreigners, and you'll do good. Very similar Bonsi to Mount Nobbu, except this one's better. Buster performance and crit damage with a demerit, but literally in the shop, because this came up in stream, Joint Recital, that's 15% Buster and 15% crit for 12, and you can MLB that, and it's on all attack CE. Kinda shits on this, doesn't it? Again, make the costs for these go down, and people will use them. People can do even crazier teams than they could before. Yeah, so should you summon for this Nobbu? This Nobu's always been a good consolation prize, like any banner that she's on. You don't go specifically for this character, you just get a bunch of them, and they tend to pop off because of it. The higher copies you have, the better. Obviously, but yeah. Last video before the raids. Hopefully, I actually get to farm a bunch and am not poor on bloodstones. So, Yoskuri, Hajime, y'all getting some work in. I'm putting y'all to work today. Alright, peace.